Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm Bobby. All right, what we got in store for you today? Well, I'll tell you. I've been, not just me, a bunch of people, guys I hang out with, you know, on lives. We dog Texas whiskey quite a bit. This includes people I hang out with that are from Texas. So I know everyone's got pride in what comes out of their state. So we give Garrison a lot of C-Rat, right? And I personally haven't had a Garrison Brothers that I like. I'm not saying it's all crap. I haven't had a Balcones that I like yet either. So I know those are both big Texas whiskeys. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm just saying I haven't had any that I've liked yet. And I've had, you know, a couple from each, you know. I'm sure they exist. I would like to try some. I want to like it.
Help me help you.
Don't get me wrong, I'd want to like it. I do want to like it. But as I'm saying that, I've got
Squirrel!
So as I'm saying that, I've gotten a recommendation from a lot of these guys I'm in these lives with. The latest couple are Sean from Whiskey Wars and Anthony, Bourbon Neophyte. I can't remember who else, but the guys that I'm normally in lives with. So these guys recommended to me Still Austin Cask Strength. They say skip over the regular entry-level Still Austin and jump up to the Cask Strength. It's a Texas whiskey or bourbon that you're gonna like. They know what my flavor profile is, what my palate is, and they say, hey, they like it too. It seems to be similar for a lot of us. They seem to like it as well. So here it is, Still Austin Cask Strength, 118 proof. So it is out of Austin, Texas. It's aged 2 years though. I mean, that's what gets me a little skeptical about it. But hey, if it's good, it's good, right? The mash bill, we got 70% non-GMO white corn, 25% Elbin rye. I don't know that I've heard of Elbin rye or heard it called specifically Elbin rye. Don't know. And then Wildfire malted barley. I know I've never heard of that. So, you know what? I picked this up at my big box store near me, and I'm gonna give it a shot because I trust these guys. They've trusted me. I'm going in, all right? I'm gonna open this sucker up. It is a fresh crack. Break out the Bad Axe knife, right? I don't need to find that. Like I said, about 65 bucks at my local big box store. Ordered it, picked it up on my way home from work. Let's see what kind of pop we got. Seriously. That was not a pop. It was like a slide. That was weak, dude. Come on, man. Hook me up. Hook a brother.
It's a fumble! Fumble liar!
Hook a brother up. Come on, man. It's having a hard time going in. It just kind of slid out. And now it won't go back in. Come on, man. Come on. It was that hard to put back in, and it didn't make a pop coming out. And this is synthetic cork, by the way. There we go. That was way better. Way better. Synthetic cork, which I've gotten over that, right? Gotten over that. It's got to be a real cork. Because I had 2 Duke corks break off in the same live. I'm like, seriously? Really? That defective? But, you know, it is what it is. It's wood up on top. Hey, it smells kind of good. I'll tell you that. I'm going to grab a gland. Dang, I got wood chips in these things. It's brand new. I haven't even used it yet. All right, let's do it. Still Austin, Cask Strength, 118 proof. All right. All right, here we we go. There it is. Trusting you, fellas. Trusting you. All right. That's a nice brown color. It's almost like a coffee brown color. That's real nice there. Real nice. A little bit of oak. Got some. It's sweet. It's a little spicy. A little bit. But not out of bounds or anything. It's a light spice. It's a light spice. It's sweet. I don't know if it's vanilla or caramel. Not super complex on those, but you know, it's 2-year bourbon. But you know what? If it tastes good, it tastes good. I'll give it a shot, right? Like I said, not for me anyway, not super complex on the nose. I'm getting a little bit more now. Not a bunch of ethanol, even at 118 proof. Right on. I'm going in for the palate right here. Well, all right, Texas. I do like TX, by the way. That's the bourbon so far that I like out of Texas. But I will say, now I've got 2. At least off of the first sip. Thank you, guys. Thank you for recommending this to me. Now I can talk some good stuff, some more good stuff about Texas, where I'd love to be living right now, by the way. That is pretty good. Right off the rip. Right on, that's a recommend already, I'll tell you that. That's good. That's good. All right, second sip, let's go. Yeah, it spices up a little bit. It builds a little bit. A little pepper, a little spice. Not too much pepper. I would say it's more spice. Sweet on the tip. Getting a little bit of oak from the beginning of the mid palate all the way back. Decent finish. Whew. A little bit of caramel now coming in. That's pretty good. You know what? For a 2-year bourbon, that's really good for a 2-year bourbon. And it's out Texas. I guess the one of the owners, I don't know if he's a master distiller or not, one of the owners, I guess they figured out the Texas heat or humidity. They figured out Texas and adjusted accordingly. It is distilled by Still Austin Whiskey Company. And I guess that's probably why it's 2-year, right? But it's good. I don't taste a lot of youth in it. Maybe that's why it's up at 118 proof. And you try to disguise some of that, but it tastes good to me. Hey, I appreciate the recommendation, guys. Sean from Whiskey Wars, Bourbon Neophyte, Anthony, Bourbon as well, actually. I mean, a lot of these guys I'm on here with, a Slapshot, a bunch of guys. You know, I'm right off the top of my head. I mean, there's so many guys that we've become pretty good friends now. Not trying to skip anybody, but a lot of these guys in the same live, I mean, there was like 10 of these guys. They say, yeah, grab it, try it. It's from Texas. It'll change your life, man. No, they didn't say that, but it's a good Texas bourbon. I gotta give this some axes, right? It's a ooh, that smells kind of sweet. A little bit sweeter now. That's a little more caramel, maple even. Maybe even a little bit of cherry? I'm gonna leave it at that. It's gotten a little bit better. Oh yeah, a little bit of oak, a little bit of cherry, caramel, a little bit of spice. Not a long finish, but it's still enjoyable. I like it. I like it. So, gotta give it some axes. 3 is average. I'm gonna go 3.5 axes, right? And that's good. 3.5 axes. Maybe creeping up towards 4, but I'm gonna stay at 3.5. It's good. I like it. It's a Texas whiskey. I can like and I can get behind and I can recommend. So recommend for sure. All right, 3.5 axes. 3.5 axes. Still Austin, Cask Strength. What do you like, Sandy's channel? Sharing good bourbon with friends and family. It's Bad Axe. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching. Till next time.